Welcome back to my stand-up channel. Harry and Meghan are named on Time magazine's list of the world's 100 most influential people, alongside fellow icons Dolly Parton and Naomi Osaka in very airbrushed photo shoot as they are praised for giving a voice to the voiceless. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have said they are humbled to be the cover stars of Time magazine's 2021 list of the 100 most influential people on the planet in a feature that includes an awkward photo shoot and a gushing tribute from a friend who praises them for giving a voice to the voiceless and running toward the struggle, rather than living a quiet life in their California mansion. The U.S. publication released a glossy and heavily airbrushed cover on Harry's 37th birthday showing the Duke of Sussex stood behind his wife with his arms on her right shoulder in the Icons section of the annual lineup alongside Naomi Osaka, Dolly Parton, Britney Spears and Alexei Navalny. One critic claimed the cover photo reflected the power dynamic in the relationship, because Meghan is in front of her husband, tweeting, "Wow. This photo speaks volumes. There is no hiding who's in control." But Time's picture editor, Dilys Ng, who made the final decision on the cover image, said today that the portrait captures the Sussexes' powerful dynamic as equal partners. The couple responded to being named on the list of the world's most distinguished people with a post on their Archewell website that read, "Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, are not only humbled to be part of this year's Time 100 through the words of friend and partner Jose Andres, but to also write in praise of Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala for the publication's annual list of most influential people." The glossy photos of the Sussexes are accompanied by a profile, branded sycophantic by critics, written by their friend and chef Mr. Andres, whose charity World Central Kitchen is loved by the Sussexes and supported financially by their Archewell Foundation in India and the Caribbean. He wrote, "In a world where everyone has an opinion about people they don't know, the Duke and Duchess have compassion for the people they don't know. They don't just opine. They run toward the struggle." Mr. Andres said the couple are blessed through birth and talent, and burned by fame, adding, "It would be much safer to enjoy their good fortune and stay silent. That's not what Harry and Meghan do, or who they are." On the cover, Harry is dressed in all black and Meghan in all white on a terrace at their $14.65 million mansion, and then in green, smiling at each other and holding hands while walking through their estate in Montecito, California. In another image, they are in matching gray office-style clothes next to a window in outfits chosen by celebrity stylists Claire and Nina Hallroth, who have recently dressed Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston, in pictures taken by Serbian Peraj Dukovic. But one critic, a fellow photographer, tweeted, "Terrible retouching job. They look CGI." Others wrote, "This photo looks photoshopped. Also, the way they are positioned is very revealing. It's the Meghan show and Harry is just the supporting actor." One critic said, "Harry looks completely awkward peering behind his wife like this." Actress Kate Winslet, who is often regarded by film critics as one of the preeminent actresses of her generation, and the Ugandan British actor, Daniel Kaluuya, who portrayed Posh Kenneth in the first two seasons of the British television series Skins, are the two other Britons named on this year's list. Mr. Andres describes the famous incident when Harry was serving in Afghanistan for the British Army, when he was forced to run to his Apache helicopter when his airbase came under fire. He wrote, "That same sense of urgency drives Meghan, now the Duchess of Sussex, who has long been an active humanitarian and a powerful advocate for women and girls around the world. Springing into action is not the easy choice for a young Duke and Duchess who have been blessed through birth and talent, and burned by fame. That's not what Harry and Meghan do, or who they are. They turn compassion into boots on the ground through their Archewell Foundation. They give voice to the voiceless through media production, hand in hand with nonprofit partners. They take risks to help communities in need, offering mental health support to Black women and girls in the U.S., and feeding those affected by natural disasters in India and the Caribbean. In a world where everyone has an opinion about people they don't know, the Duke and Duchess have compassion for the people they don't know. They don't just opine. They run toward the struggle. There is no mention of Harry and Meghan's rift with the royal family or the series of bombshell interviews, including the one with Oprah where they accused a mystery royal of racism towards Archie and said aides ignored Meghan when she was pregnant and suicidal. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle celebrated their third wedding anniversary in May by revealing plans to build a disaster relief center in India to help battle COVID-19 and heal the virus-ravaged nation in their tie-up with Jose Andres World Central Kitchen. The building in Mumbai will be based on the blueprint of one the couple's Archwell Foundation has already built on the Caribbean island of Dominica, where locals can get free food and medical care, including a coronavirus vaccination. Harry's family put their problems aside as the Queen sent best wishes to Prince Harry on his 37th birthday, sharing a selection of photos highlighting her grandson's charity efforts while he was a working royal. The Duke of Sussex, who has quit royal duties and is currently living in an £11 million mansion in California, also received birthday greetings from the Prince of Wales and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Poignantly, Prince Charles shared throwback photos with his younger son, amid a rift that Harry made public during his bombshell interview with Oprah. Meanwhile, Prince William and Kate Middleton kept their message simple, posting a solo portrait of the Duke with the caption, "Happy birthday Prince Harry," and a red balloon emoji. It's not known how the Duke will celebrate his birthday, but Meghan recently marked her 40th with her own endeavor, the 40 by 40 project, in which she asked high-profile people to commit to giving 40 minutes of their time to support women going back to work. The birthday wishes come after Finding Freedom author Omid Scobie, who penned the biography with Carolyn Durand and released an updated version last month, said Duke and Duchess of Sussex are making very little progress in reconciling with the royal family. He said Prince Harry and Meghan were desperate to get their story out there when they gave their explosive Oprah Winfrey interview earlier this year, appearing on Good Morning America Today. Omid claimed the couple and the royal family both want all involved to take accountability and ownership for their role in the rift. He explained, "When we speak to sources close to the couple and also sources close to the royal family, there is this feeling that very little progress is being made." Meanwhile, Scobie also suggested allegations of Meghan's bullying behavior made by a senior palace aide before the Oprah Winfrey interview were revenge from the firm for the Duke and Duchess actions. The Sussexes were accused of leaving behind a lot of broken people, with young women broken by their behavior, and a source describing one member of their staff as completely destroyed by the ordeal. Scobie said, "For me, it's impossible to come to any other conclusion that this is some sort of revenge from the institution that we saw pulled into action just before the Oprah interview came out." The Queen launched an unprecedented inquiry into allegations that Meghan and Harry bullied their staff earlier this year, leaving royal employees shaken by unhappy memories being brought up about a toxic period before the couple emigrated. Devastating claims that the Duchess of Sussex inflicted emotional cruelty on underlings and drove them out were very concerning, Buckingham Palace said. Prince Charles's birthday wishes come after a source claimed that Duchess of Cornwall is unlikely to ever forgive her stepson Prince Harry for their actions since stepping back as senior royals in March last year. Harry has addressed his relationship with his father in several interviews throughout the year, after first opening up about it in a bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey in March where he claimed he has been let down by Prince Charles. Speaking to The Telegraph, royal expert Camilla Tominey reported that a source close to Camilla has said that even though Buckingham Palace is conveying the message that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are still loved by the family, the Duchess of Cornwall will struggle to move on. Another source claimed that Prince Charles was deeply affected by the reported fallout with Prince Harry and that it had been really hard for him. Meanwhile, Prince William and Harry are said to have barely spoken and have an incredibly strained relationship after 2 years of rows over Harry's wife and her alleged treatment of staff. The couple's decision to emigrate to America and the truth bombs the Sussexes have dropped in TV interviews watched by tens of millions of people around the world. Harry and Meghan believe they were abandoned by the royals, even accusing them of racism towards Archie and ignoring their cries for help when the Duchess of Sussex felt lonely and suicidal while pregnant in London. An updated edition of Harry and Meghan biography Finding Freedom also made a string of other fresh claims that are likely to trigger debate about the state of their relationship with the royal family. A leaked version of the epilogue claimed the couple had considered naming the royal they alleged had made a racist comment about their son, Archie. That some royals were quietly pleased the Duchess of Sussex missed Prince Philip's funeral and that Prince William was furious about their interview with Oprah. The new edition also said the Sussexes had no regrets about quitting their royal roles and that Meghan found her explosive Oprah interview cathartic and liberating. Meghan plunged the monarchy into crisis after telling Oprah Winfrey that an unnamed royal had expressed concern about Archie's skin before he was born. The epilogue reveals that a source told authors Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand that the Sussexes had considered naming the family member, but had ultimately decided not to. It also claimed that sources close to the Sussexes had said that the royal family's reaction to the allegations made by the couple was not positive. Meghan Markle hires a list glam squad for her very glamorous appearance on Time 100 cover, including her wedding day hairdresser Serge Normand and Jennifer Aniston's stylist Nina Hallworth by Chloe Morgan for Mail Online. The Duchess of Sussex put on a very glamorous display after being styled by an A-list glam squad as she posed alongside husband Prince Harry for the cover of Time's 100 magazine. Meghan Markle, 40, was styled by an elite group of stylists who work with the rich and famous as she appeared in Time's World's 100 Most Influential People, with world-renowned fashionista Nina Hallworth, who was assisted by Jane Hallworth, dressing the royal in a white shirt and tailored trousers. Meanwhile, Serge Normand, who created Meghan's messy bun on her wedding day to Prince Harry in May 2018, was responsible for the Duchess of Sussex's wavy hairstyle, which hair stylist James Johnson told FEMAIL is the main focal point of this piece. Her middle-parted big waves highlights her authority and the leg-apart stance gives viewers a glimpse of her powerful new status, he explained. It gives me Beyoncé vibes, showing us girl power, backed up by her man, her prince leaning on her, showcasing the female empowerment. She's wearing the trousers with her big hair, he added. The hand softens her image as and shows her vulnerable side. Elsewhere, Nina's sister Claire looked after Prince Harry's look, opting to dress him in a contrasting smart black shirt and several beaded bracelets. Stylist Nina Hallworth and her sister Claire Hallworth have worked with a whole host of famous faces, most notably actress Jennifer Aniston. Back in October 2019, the stylist sisters shared a picture of their client Jennifer Aniston apparently posing in her walk-in closet to Instagram, delighting fans. The image showed the Friends star striking a pose in a black trench coat and strappy sandals. Meanwhile, renowned hairdresser Serge Normand has previously been forced to speak out to defend Meghan's wedding hair after her messy bun was criticized for coming undone during the ceremony. Social media users slammed the bride's unruly hair, commenting on the stray strands that came loose. The Duchess of Sussex's hairdresser, who is based in New York, revealed it took him just 45 minutes to style her hair, using grips you can pick up in the supermarket for only a few pounds. I always tend to try and go as fast as I can at these events. Nobody wants to sit around. The hairdresser described the look as a messy bun, a style that Meghan has frequently sported in the past, describing how long it took him to style Meghan's hair. TGE French-born hairstylist, 52, explained, "You know, not that long, believe it or not. We had to blow dry it from wet. I would say 45 minutes to an hour. Then they did the makeup and then you fiddle around with it a little bit. But it's not that long. It's a messy bun, we call it. Messy in a controlled way," he said. "Making sure it doesn't become a whole mess after a few hours. I don't overload the hair with products in general and certainly not on this day." Source: metro.co.uk. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.